Gouging Fire is a brand new Paradox Pokemon introduced in the second part of the DLC. Being a fire typing with Photosynthesis has seen some success on Sun teams, and we're going to be trying out this team that won an online tournament with a bunch of players from Japan competing in it. This team features Gouging Fire with Sunny Day Tornadus. The idea of the team, Gouging Fire is able to do a lot of damage with the sun boosted fire type moves with Photosynthesis, and you want that Clear Amulet that we've seen a lot on this Pokemon because of Incineroar and other Intimidate mods that can stop it, which has been really nice to deny any parting shots or any Intimidate. So Incineroar is not really an answer to switch into Gouging Fire. It's able to do a lot of damage with the Flare Blitz, Flame Charge to stack up, and you have the Clear Amulet that prevents Icy Wind speed drops or Bleak Wind speed drops even for that matter. And Breaking Swipe can dish out quite a bit of damage with the same type of attack bonus, but also good chip damage, and yeah, both a defensive and offensive tool. Gouging Fire is also really cool because Burning Bulwark is a signature move it gets. It's basically a protect, but it only works for attacking moves, as well as it can burn any Pokemon that works on contact. It doesn't work for Shifu, unfortunately, because of Unseen Fist, but still has a lot of potential for fake out mons that don't want to get hit by it, such as Rillaboom Fake Out, for instance, and quite a few others. You have the Sunny Day Tornadus that is a little bit weird with the Choice Scarf for Shifu, but really setting up for that Gouging Fire or the Photosynthesis on the special attack booster Fluttermane. This one a really interesting set with Citrus Berry that's extremely bulky and has the Stellar Terra Blast, no Shadow Ball, which is an interesting decision. We have standard Choice Scarf for Shifu that can dish out a lot of damage that put us on pressure, with Arcaladon with the Stealth Rocks. That is a little bit interesting on this team, but to really put on, again, pressure that can switch into anything on Gouging Fire, like those fire types, really just putting on the pressure with that Stealth Rocks for that limited switch in availability, and can dish out a lot of damage with that Body Press. Paired up with the Breaking Swipe on Gouging Fire and the self attacks that you can do with either U-turns from Rillaboom or Shifu, or Scarf Starting Strikes into Arcaladon. Also another viable strategy, so a lot of tricks that this team can provide. If you'd like to check out the details of the team and the creator, they'll be linked in the description down below. Oh, I actually know this team. It's Ryota's recent triple Paradox Sacred Beast team with the Gouging Fire, Walking Wake, Whimsicott, Corviknight, Torkoal, and the... why does the name escape me? Raging Bolt. The name was escaping me for a moment. Okay. I don't want to perform against this. I actually don't know like what the full sets are, because I've seen the 6. I just haven't actually like used the team yet. So how do I want to perform? I do like, let's see. It's a little bit troublesome, but I think my Clear Amulet Gouging Fire could do a lot of work. The problem is going to be pretty much their own Gouging Fire, especially next to the... the Walking Wake is such a problematic Pokemon. That's like the thing I'm fearing the most. If I can get rid of that Pokemon, it's incredible here. I think I want to try... Okay, I don't think our Shifu's that good against this team. It really does not accomplish anything. Like, this is like, oh, all anti-Shifu hate, so I'm not going to bring it. I think I have the Rillaboom. I actually want to try out the Rillaboom Archaludon lead, which I don't know. I'm just going to pronounce it till I actually see how it's actually pronounced. I think Raging or Gouging Fire is pretty solid, and it's either Fluttermane or Torn. I kind of like the Fluttermane a bit more here, because I think the fairy coverage is just really good here. But Torn might have been more solid. We'll find out together. I do like having the Clear Amulet though on the Gouging Fire here. It's really great because if I Breaking Swipe into Corviknight, I don't think I get stat dropped, so that's beautiful. But also, like, it's pretty useful. Oh, Gouging Fire Whimsicott lead is an interesting one here. Okay, as I do lead the Whimsicott and the this Dragon Steel big thing. I'm just gonna fake out the Gouging Fire because unlike Entei, it doesn't have inner focus, which is pretty big. I'm actually gonna get a Stealth Rock up here, and this is just to chip away because I think having the chip damage is actually going to be really nice against this team overall, because like chipping the Torkoal is pretty solid for my Gouging Fire. If they want to like pivot around, I think it's really great to like break a Whimsicott Focus Sash, 25% on the Gouging Fire, like getting Pokemon into potential range of like Grassy Glide. I think it's pretty solid overall. So let's see what my opponent decides to do here, because it's not an easy spot for them. I wanted the Whimsicott as Encore because I'm not going to look it up. I might as well just play based on what information we both have. So I'm just going to fake out the Gouging Fire because it is the Pokemon that can actually do damage, and I'm going to Stealth Rock because, you know, I set up for that late game. We're going to see a Terra come out immediately, actually, from the Gouging Fire. Don't tell me Terra Ghost. Grass. Okay, sure. That's fine. Which means it's weak to my own Gorge, so I'll take it here, as we will fake out the Gorge. I don't know why they Terra Grass, actually. I don't, like, I guess maybe they're fearing Draco Meteor? They do activate the Photosynthesis, which is going to be the attack boost, which is not too surprising. We're going to flinch it, and here comes the Stealth Rocks. So, all right, we set up a decent scenario. I could have got Draco Meteor damage, but it's okay. I don't think it's too bad. I might as well just get some chip onto it. I'm going to go out into my own Gorge here because, like, it should be able to take attacks just fine. And I might as well just go for a body press and get some chip, because really it's just mainly about getting that chip damage. I could break the Whimsicott's potential Focus Sash, but I could also, like, just leave it vulnerable to Grassy Glide in the potential upcoming turns. I don't know if they're going to Moonblast here, if they're going to go for a... I don't know what else the Whimsicott has on this tech. Could be anything. Helping Hand, a lot of different scenarios. Tailwind could be coming out. I don't think this is fake tears, at least. So we get in our Gouging Fire. Tailwind does come out, which is not too surprising. If they go for a Fire move in the real room, this is a really good spot. We're going to see Flare Blitz. Yep. Okay, yeah. We tank this with ease. Yep, we tank it with ease. Beautiful. Okay. And we get some pretty decent chip damage into the Gouging Fire. So this is a pretty solid turn. I can go for a Flame Charge and a Whimsicott, get that speed boost, or I could actually go for a Burning Bulwark here, because I actually do get the chance to burn the Gouging Fire because they don't have that Terra, so they're no longer Fire type. But I think I'm going to take the knock on the Whimsicott with Body Press here and the Flame Charge. Let's see if I regret it. Whimsicott actually going to retreat here, so something's come in. Maybe it's the Wake here, which I wouldn't be too surprised about. It's gonna be the Wake, so good play on their part. They do take the Stealth Rocks damage. We are gonna see the Photosynthesis activate in special attack. No, speed. Okay. Flare Blitz gonna come out, which this should not KO, right? Yeah, it does a lot, but this thing has a really good defense, and we get that stamina boost, so we actually are able to do a bit more damage here, which is pretty solid. So I think this is a pretty good trade-off right here. Flame Charge gonna come out here into the Wake here, get some pretty important speed change. That Body Press actually does do a lot. It actually might put in a Grassy Glide range, which is actually really significant here, so I do like that a lot. And I'm willing to sack quite a few Pokemon here. Let's see. I could also Terra if I want to, but I don't really like the idea of Terra Grass here, so I'm just gonna Burning Bulwark, go for that Protect. I'm going to go for a Body Press here into the Wake slot. Let's see. They Protect Wake, which is smart, actually, because if they're not taking a knockout into the Archaludon, then that means they're scouting for my Protect, but also, like, then I don't get Real Boom in for free. So this is pretty smart of them. But they do actually take the knockout, so I'm okay with that trade-off. So, all right, I get free Real Boom in, and because I protected, I can Grassy Glide them. I feel like because of how much damage I did with the Body Press, I feel like Grassy Glide should KO at that range. And I'm kind of... Am I willing to risk it? I mean, I don't think they're going to have that much investment, so I'm going to go into Real Boom here. Yeah, I think Real Boom is the safest play. I could also just go for Fake Out plus Flame Charge, which is also pretty reasonable here. Do I think Grassy Glide KOs? I guess that's the question. Maybe not. I will actually Flame Charge here. You know what? I'm going to Flame Charge here. I'm going to go for a... I really, really want a Grassy Glide, though. I really think it does, but... You know what? Let's go for a Fake Out. Let's go for a Flame Charge and see how well it performs. They're going to switch out. I imagine this is Whimsicott coming in. That's not Whimsicott. Is that Corviknight? No, that is Whimsicott. Okay, no, I was just wrong. So I get the KO on a Whimsicott. I was going to Flame Charge that slot anyway to always cover for the switch, because that means they can't reset Tailwind, and I'm just going to be faster now, and I can Breaking Swipe. So Gouging Fire actually might just reverse sweep this team right here. They take a bunch of recoil, and yeah, now I have the Flame Charge active into the Whimsicott. The Gouging Fire on their side doesn't get knocked out, but that's fine. It's in Breaking Swipe range, and everything's actually in Breaking Swipe range, I'm pretty sure. So I just have a +2 Gouging Fire that's going to be able to probably sweep their team at this rate. It does not look good for them. Sun Fades, though. I kind of wish I had Torn in the back for a Sunny Day. But was hoping that they could still have Torkoal in the back, and if they have Torkoal in the back, I think they're screwed regardless. So we just go out into our Flutter Mane here, and let's see what they have. Like, no matter what they have, I don't think they can actually win. Like, what do they have? They have what? The low health Wake that goes down to Breaking Swipe, and then whatever is in the back is just getting chipped. I guess like Torkoal would actually be a little bit hard to damage, but it's gonna be the Wake coming in. And yeah, we have Flutter Mane too, and they also take Stealth Rock damage, so they're guaranteed going down to a Breaking Swipe. So I'll go for a Breaking Swipe here, and I want to do with you. Do I want to go for Terra Blast? I'm trying to figure out what do I need to cover for Switch. I guess I just Moonblast. Or Dazzling Gleam, I suppose, because I don't know which slot would switch. But then again, they can't really switch because of the Stealth Rocks. So, yeah, they just give me both. So I'm trying to figure out what was their game plan there. But, okay. I'm able to pick up the knockout onto both. And let's see if the last Pokemon is going to be that, I guess, Raging Bolt. Because I'm pretty sure Raging Bolt is like... Again, I think the only Pokemon that could actually beat threatening is Torkoal in the back. I can Flare Blitz to Corviknight very easily. If it's... Yeah, if it's Raging Bolt, like I have Terra Grass, so I can just Terra Grass here very safely. Go for that Breaking Swipe, get the chip damage, but I also have a Flutter Mane with Moonblast. And yeah, they don't have any defensive Terra they can go for because again, they Terra the Gouging Fire. So pretty safe end game, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's actually crazy how well the Flame Charge Gouging Fire did, but yeah, they Terra first. I was able to get a lot of pressure off. I don't know why they Terra Grass. I guess maybe they're scared of having a Dragon move, but yeah. Or I guess like they were scared of me clicking Draco Meteor immediately, which is, I guess, decently fair because they were kind of vulnerable. So regardless, but I do think that's a problem already, like bring 3 dragons at the same time into the same match, you know? So I guess they just were forced to like, oh, I can't go down to Draco Meteor, and if I'm not picking up the knockout, I have to make this play. And yeah, it just didn't work out for them because, you know, Gouging Fire, after I got a few flame charges, knocked out their Tailwind Mon on the Switch. It was really difficult for them to actually like beat me afterward. Flutter Mane, Gouging Fire, Whimsicott, Incineroar, Roaring Moon, and Rillaboom. Okay. Looks like a team that's really weak to my Gouging Fire if I set up correctly, and that's something I definitely want to do here. I think Whimsicott plus Gouging, or Rillaboom plus Gouging Fire with Torn in the back is really, really strong against this team. So I think I want to pressure with that. And then the last Pokemon, either Flutter Mane or if it's Arcaladon. Arcaladon is not too bad against this team. Overall, the Flutter Mane might be more useful. For Shifu, I don't think it's necessary. We're just worried if I bring Arcaladon to back. One, it's not like I'm getting Stealth Rocks up. Body Press can sweep Incineroar plus Rillaboom, but I could also do that with Gouging Fire if I position it safely. Also, like the extra hit into the Gouging Fire might be worth it here. And I don't have a move that can actually touch Flutter Mane with the Arcaladon. So I think overall, like, Flutter Mane's better here. I don't really like this set on the Flutter Mane, but let's see. I think like I can just sweep endgame with like Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast, so it should be pretty acceptable. Let's see, what are you leading? What are you leading? Incineroar, Whimsicott. Okay, best case scenario, because I have Clear Amulet on the... I do have Clear Amulet here, so this ends up working out pretty well. What do I want to do here? I have a few options. I could Fake Out. I could U-turn. I think I like the idea of just going to Torn. Yeah, I like Torn immediately and just clicking a Flame Charge into Whimsicott. Because their two options are... They could Fake Out, I suppose. That's definitely acceptable. I'm worried if they Tailwind Flare, that's my Rillaboom, and I just like lose it for no reason. And yeah, they didn't Fake Out, so this actually might be... They could Parting Shot too, but I could see the Flare Blitz pin. Yeah, they do Flare Blitz. Okay, perfect. So my Torn's able to survive that, tank it pretty well. All I need Torn really to do in this matchup is just get Tailwind up, so like that's pretty acceptable. I am able to get the Flame Charge into Whimsicott, and we're starting to boost up the speed here, which is really nice. They can't Parting Shot my Gouging Fire either, but that grassy terrain makes Flame Charge look like a roll, which could be unfortunate here, but we will protect. We will go for a Flame Charge into Whimsicott. We don't want to get taunted with our Torn because we do want to Tailwind up. The Incineroar can't really do anything other than like, I guess, knock off to get rid of my Clear Amulet, but gonna be a little bit too late for that because you're not going to be able to get the Parting Shot off quickly enough. We're gonna see the Whimsicott switch out, so this might be their own Gouging Fire, which is fine. Yeah, it is going to be that case, but at least having the faster one's going to be a pretty big deal for me. Okay. Protect the Torn. Let's see if they Flare Blitz or if they knocked off here. Flame Charge. All right, and they went for Flare Blitz. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Now I can go for Tailwind, and I can go for a Breaking Swipe, and feel like I'm in a good position afterward with Flutter Mane next to Gouging Fire. So yeah, we'll Tailwind here. We'll go for the Breaking Swipe. I don't know if I'll live the Flare Blitz. I don't think I will with Torn, but if I do, that's a pretty nice bonus. So we'll go for the Tailwind. We have a +2 Gouging Fire, so we could just easily get this Breaking Swipe off. Good chip damage across the board, but more importantly, those attack drops are going to like start adding up. Oh, they're Clear Amulet too. That Dragon Claw did do a lot there. They Flare Blitz, okay. Into Torn, picks up the knockout, but pretty acceptable otherwise. Okay, nice. Dragon Claw. Again, I saw the faster one, so it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, we are going to go into Flutter Mane. And I guess just Moonblast. I want a Moonblast plus go for the Breaking Swipe because I'm just lowering their attack. It's pretty acceptable. Whimsicott, I guess, could be a little bit scary if it comes in. Like if they protect Parting Shot, like I could try to read that, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like I'm trying to figure about like how it's going to play out. Incineroar switches out into Whimsicott, but that's fine. Yeah. This is Protect. No Protect actually. So they actually will give me the Gouging Fire, I think. I'm pretty sure Moonblast can knock out that range. Maybe I'm wrong here. Yeah, it does pick up the knockout. Perfect. Because it's taking a decent amount of damage. And you also need a pretty good amount of speed. The attack also was pretty big. So yeah, I would pick up the knockout there. They're going to be able to reset Tailwind, which is the annoying part. But I still have like one more turn of Tailwind, which gives me somewhat an advantage. Flutter Mane going to come in. Okay. Trying to figure out how to want to position this. I have Rillaboom in for the end game, so this isn't too bad. I think I just want a Dazzling Gleam here in Flare Blitz. Right? I have like, what, plus... How many speed? I only have 2. I could Flame Charge if I want, but the Flutter Mane might be specs on this team. I could Terra... No, Terra doesn't do anything here. I think I just Flare Blitz the Flutter Mane. Get as much damage as I possibly can. If they protect, it's fine. I guess I should have Flame Charged the Whimsicott, but I wasn't sure what the Flutter Mane setup was on this team. But it is acceptable here. As we Flare Blitz, Flutter Mane. I just got to make sure that Incineroar is not like too problematic to handle. They don't have Sun Eater, which is also pretty important. Also, the Whimsicott didn't go down there, which... I don't know if this helps me or hurts me. As he turn disappears from the field. I do want a Dazzling Gleam for sure. They have to attack the Gouging Fire here, I think. I kind of want to go Rillaboom. Do I want to go Rillaboom? I mean, I underspeed now because they have Tail... Oh, no, wait, no. I have Tailwind up for one more turn, actually. Wait, I thought Tailwind expired on my side. Okay, no, I'm good. I just clicked Flare Blitz and Dazzling Gleam again. Because if Incineroar comes in, it doesn't get them any momentum. They're going to finally tear their Flutter Mane. I don't know what they're going to click, though. Because, like, even if I don't KO with Gouging Fire Flare Blitz, Grassy Glide's going to finish the Flutter Mane off regardless. So this should be pretty good here. They go for a Sunny Day. I'm pretty sure I outspeed even this is Speed Booster Flutter. So I'm pretty sure they're screwed. Oh, their special attack booster, but Flame Charge is so good. Flame Charge is so good. Because they gave me an attack boost and a power up here. Oh, no, wait, no. Wait. Oh, they gave me speed because I had 2 speed boosts, right? Oh, it's Sash? Oh, okay. So special attack booster Focus Sash. I was not expecting that Pokemon to be the Focus Sash, but this is not KOing my Flutter Mane. And then I get double KO back, and then I should still win. Oh, yeah, that was nowhere near close. That was nowhere near close to damage they needed. Okay. So Dazzling Gleam gonna finish off the Flutter Mane as well as the real, as well as their Whimsicott. Is this a scary end game? The Incineroar is weakened. I am guaranteed to get one powerful hit. Actually, no, I'm fine, right? Because I still have Terra. I still have Terra on my Rillaboom. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Because I don't think Incineroar can pick up a knockout before I like do too much damage. I think they need Protect. I think the Incineroar needs Protect or Covert Cloak right here. They need a Flare Blitz KO into my Flutter Mane, and that's how it would work here. But they also need to be faster than my Flutter Mane, which I don't think should be too hard because this Flutter Mane has like no speed investment. I guess they would need like what, 12, I think, because like I think Incineroar hits like 80 or 81, so they do need some speed. I'm just gonna Moonblast and Fake Out though. I don't remember if I saw Citrus Berry, so oh, they do have Protect. Okay, I guess we'll find out who's faster from the Grassy Terrain healing. But even then, I could probably stall out this endgame regardless. They do actually have Protect Incineroar. So I guess they don't have knockoff. Flare Blitz, Fake Out. I guess we didn't see the other Protect and then like whatever the last move is. Also, I think my Flutter Mane went first. But yeah, I'm just going to Protect Flutter Mane and go for a... Yeah, it's the last our Tailwind anyway. So I can just Terrafire the Rillaboom. I can go for a... I want a U-turn or do I want a Wood Hammer? I guess Wood Hammer's fine. Actually, no. There's no Grassy Terrain, so I might as well just U-turn. That's why I take the extra damage if I don't have to. Because then I could just Moonblast the Incineroar the upcoming turns. I outspeed them guaranteed. In case there's like some random Grassy Terrain speed tie, like I'd rather just like be a bit cautious, you know? Just be a bit cautious since I have that ability to. Like, they don't have a way to knock out Incineroar, I think, at this, or knock out Rillaboom in this position. Protects the Flutter Mane. Flare Blitz goes out into Flutter Mane because they have to, because Moonblast is doing too much damage. I also have a special attack booster. And U-turn. Just get some chip. Oh wait, Grassy Terrain is up. It's just like, for some reason when I was looking at it, it just did not look like it was up. Moonblast, Wood Hammer should finish this though. They're not going to protect us all out the sun turns, because if I get enough Grassy Terrain healing, it's pretty bad for them. They have a Citrus Berry or a Pinch Berry. That's fine, because they're also going to take Flare Blitz recoil as well if they hit into Flutter Mane, and they kind of need to into Flutter Mane. Yeah, like the Wood Hammer is doing a lot. I mean, it might live the Flare Blitz recoil barely. Let's find out, but crit on Flutter Mane doesn't matter. But like, I don't think the Incineroar has enough firepower to win this endgame, especially with the Terrafire Rillaboom still intact. Yeah. Okay, so Incineroar does go down there and seal it up, and yeah, their team was just really weak to the Gorge, but the fact that it was Clear Amulet Dragon Claw did catch me a little bit surprised, but we took the attack pretty well. The flame charges started adding up. The speed boost was so important. Getting that damage on Flutter Mane was so crucial that, oh man. And they needed to, I guess, Terra Fairy, and I guess they needed a Sunny Day power up. I thought it was a really strange Sunny Day, but it makes sense because that they were Focus Sash, so they live one hit. But like, it could only knock out one target there. A critical hit didn't knock out Flutter Mane too. I got a double knockout in return, and Incineroar versus the Flutter Mane Rillaboom. I think I had enough firepower because I conserved the Terra. All right, we have Archaludon, Incineroar, Pelipper, Amoonguss, Basculegion, Landis, Incarnate Form. Now, this matchup is, I would say, not easy for me. I would say it's actually pretty difficult for me, mainly because I don't think my matchup is that good into this. We'll see what we can do, but not a huge fan of it. Rillaboom, I'm probably like, I could bring it. It's good against the Basculegion, but I don't think it's necessary. Or Shifu. Good against Incineroar. It's good against the Landorus, but it's not really good against anything else. I did want Torn in this matchup for sure. I like Flutter Mane because I need it for the Archaludon, which I think is really, really important. I think Torn lead is pretty safe. Question is, who am I pairing up the Torn with? It's either Flutter Mane or it's going to be the... I actually do want to lead the... I think I want to lead the a Gouging Fire here because if they lead Arcaladon, I can bait a Dragon move, which I think is like pretty important. And then in the back, I think Flutter Mane plus Arcaladon myself. I need Arcaladon for their Arcaladon potentially. Let's see if it's gonna work. I need Flutter Mane for their Arcaladon too because it's just a backup idea. I think the problem with this team is Arcaladon is really annoying if it has stamina. I just can't really break through it efficiently. So gonna be trying these Pokemon and see how well we can do. It's gonna be the Incineroar Basculegion. So definitely not what I've expected, but definitely works out fine for me. We do lead out our... Okay. Not a terrible start. I think I just double protect this turn 1. Are you gonna attack the Gouging Fire though? Because Burning Bulwark on a protect seems awful for them. You know what? I'm gonna go for a straight breaking swipe, expecting no... If they fake out, they fake out. But like, I don't think they target the Entei with or the Gouging Fire. I'm just so confused with these names. They went for Wave Crash and a Torn, which makes sense. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, they're not gonna target down the Gouging Fire when I can just, you know, go for a... Basically, the protect that allows me to get the burn on physical contact. I'm going to go for Sunny Day and breaking swipe here to lower the damage output in case they went out into their Pelipper, but looks like not. I thought they might go Pelipper and Wave Crash, but this is acceptable. I do get the attack boost, so I get a free powerful breaking swipe. The Wave Crash is not going to do like any damage to the Torn. Let's see if this is a Flare Blitz as well, but I could see them just trying to pivot out here. But I don't know. They do Parting Shot. They saw the Clear Amulet earlier. I don't know about that one. But okay. That works out really well in my favor. I mean, I just get another Sunny Day. I can go for a breaking swipe here. As they're going to switch out into Pelipper, I'm assuming. Yeah, this is what... Like, the two plays I fought would Protect Basculegion, attack with the Incineroar, or Pelipper here. And yeah, I did get the Pelipper right. So, I get another Sunny Day off to negate the damage output, plus another breaking swipe. And we got the Photosynthesis up again. I guess they protect here to make it fair, but yeah, I don't know about that because I would still be able to Sunny Day the next turn, so I don't really see the benefit there. Works out huge for me though. I do get the free Photosynthesis boost, and breaking swipe into Pelipper is gonna do a decent chunk here. And yeah, no Arcaladon's been brought out yet, so that's the thing I'm still trying to like make sure I'm cautious of. All right, beautiful. I'm going for a Bleak Wind here, and I'm just going to go for a Flare Blitz into the Basculegion. Because if they want to go for Wide Guard, that's fine. The Pelipper doesn't accomplish much. If they switch out the Basculegion, somebody's taking a bunch of damage here. Maybe it's Arcaladon themselves. If it's Incineroar, I get like a pretty powerful Flare Blitz off. And yeah. I don't know why they thought they could probably shut out the Clear Amulet, but perfect acceptable. It looks like no protects. I could have went for Bleak Wind, but I KO'd a Pelipper anyway. Is that crit or is that just a frail Pelipper? That's a frail Pelipper. Okay, so Pelipper goes down. They can't reset the rain. We are able to get... okay, we aren't KOing the Incineroar, it looks like, just because they have the Citrus Berry, but that's fine too. Like, this is still pretty powerful. It's Flare Blitz in the sun. Oh, that's so much damage. Okay, beautiful. I get a critical hit, I suppose, but... At this point, like, it's looking really, really dire for my opponent. We're gonna see Arcaladon finally come in. No, Landers. Ooh, they didn't even bring Arcaladon. I'll gladly take that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Just go for a double protect, I suppose. If they go for a substitute, that's fine. I could break the sub and I could tear if I need to. But let's see what they decide to go for. And then Tailwind Flare Blitz kind of wraps things up here, I'm pretty sure. They do go for the fake out into the, yep, the Gouging Fire. They're going to click Sludge Bomb as well, covering the Torn so I couldn't get Tailwind. Well, I would have last ditched Tailwind, so I just go for a Tailwind now. Go for a Flare Blitz. Sun boosted. Easily going to KO the Landers. And like the Incineroar can't do anything. They can knock off, but like it's not KOing anything. They kind of realized that, so they forfeited. Beautiful. Gouging Fire. Tornadus. Surprised they didn't bring Arcaladon. It would have taken a lot of damage from Flare Blitz, which is like the big thing, which is also another reason I wanted to lead it, because like it doesn't have stamina boost yet, but like Yeah, luckily their offensive hitters weren't super threatening. I had the Sunny Day weather control. I had speed control with Tailwind. It was just really tough for them to maneuver there. No new Pokemon here, but Blood Moon, Ursaluna, Iron Hand, Xianpao, Sinistra, Dusclops, and Rillaboom. Okay, I have a suspicion it's just like this reminds me a lot about the Powerese team. I wonder if there's something with the Sinistra that's up with it. Policy on the Blood Moon Ursaluna, which I'd probably have to really respect. That Pokemon does some damage. So one of the problems is I don't have taunt, so I can't exactly scare away the Dusclops. I don't exactly have the best pressure against Dusclops, actually. Oh, I might be beating Dusclops with this team now that I think about it. The damage output I have is not great in the Dusclops. All right. We'll figure it out as we go along, I guess. I do want to go for... Just gotta watch out because Blood Moon Ursaluna is really, really scary. I think my plan is probably... Archaludon... I don't think it's Flutter Mane. I want to see what I want to lead. I think it's probably like Urshifu, Archaludon. Yeah, Urshifu, Archaludon, Rillaboom, Gouging Fire. Let's see how well this is going to perform, because I think if I could set up Archaludon to with Stamina's Body Press, I could pressure. The problem is, A, if they have Haze on the Dusclops, which I don't think they're going to have on this team. B, Will-O-Wisp is a problem. Because it's going to lower my damage output with the Body Press. So that's always not great. We'll see how it goes. We're going to see... Okay, Iron Hands plus Sinistra is not what I expected. All right. I'm going to just set up a Stealth Rock, I guess. And I would have led the Gouging Fire if I knew. But I think this is fine. I'm just going to swap out into the... I'm going to swap out into my Gouging Fire and just go for Stealth Rock here. Because then I could probably Breaking Swipe the following turn. So I don't think this is too bad of a lead, but definitely not what I expected. Fake Out going to come out in Urshifu, which makes a lot of sense there. We are able to get a Stealth Rock up. So, you know, if they want to start pivoting, at least I'm going to be able to punish it a bit. I don't really want to go for Body Press immediately because I don't really have a reason to. So they Twisted Dimensions. I'm going for a Protect with the Archaludon, and I'm just going to go for a Breaking Swipe. I don't know if they would attack. I don't know if you want to risk attacking the Gouging Fire with your Iron Hands, just because I do have that, you know, option to go for the burn onto you, or the Burning Protect. Right, I see a Terra immediately, so I wonder... Sinistra? Yeah, Sinistra is going to Terra. Going to be the Terra Fire. Okay. So that's actually really good for me because, again, I could go for Body Presses against Statmon now. So that's actually really nice. We will Protect here and just see what they're going to do. Although if this is like Nasty Plot or something, I'm a little bit scared. Drain Punch, that's fine. And the Shadow Ball. Okay, perfect. So they doubled it up, which makes a lot of sense here. I am able to get a Breaking Swipe and get some chip, which is beautiful. Always love getting that chip damage. Okay, I thought that was Clear Amulet for a second. Oh, I just realized I don't have my face cam on because I was using a different screen. My bad. My bad. Okay. I don't want the rest to approach here. This is probably Shadow Ball again. I'm just going to go Rillaboom this time, and I'm going to go for a Breaking Swipe again. Yeah, there's really no reason for me not to go for Breaking Swipe. They're going to switch out to Iron Hands. And if this is Blood Moon Ursaluna, then like feeling pretty good about just going for a Grassy Glide the following turn. They actually go Rillaboom, which I don't know. Like Rillaboom doesn't accomplish anything. They're taking the Stealth Rock damage. They do get Grassy Terrain. I guess maybe they're going for Machagacha here, which is acceptable to me. Okay. But... no, they probably just Shadow Ball, right? I'd imagine this Shadow Ball. Yeah, they Shadow Ball again, which makes a lot more sense to me. Okay. And Breaking Swipe into both, which is really, really nice damage. Get that attack drop on the Rillaboom. Not so much the Sinistra matters. I get a free U-turn here, I think, into the Rillaboom. And I think I get to go for... yeah, like I have a lot of places I could go for here. Also, the Rillaboom is actually decently fast. I will go for a U-turn into the Rillaboom. I'm going to go out into Arcaludon for this slot because I think they're gonna fake out the... I'd imagine you fake out here the Gouging Fire. I decide to fake out the Rillaboom. That's fine. I don't really understand the trade, but it would work. I'm trying to guess the stamina boost that I can get now potentially. Oh, they Grassy Glide. Wait, what? I'm quad resistant to that. Okay, I get the stamina boost. Ooh, good Shadow Ball on their part. All right. That's a decent amount. I'm able to get +2 off that though, and I am able to get U-turn. I mean, this isn't too bad. Like those, they're really not doing any damage here. Like our Arcaludon is gonna go crazy actually in this end game. Yeah, I go crazy in this end game, especially next to the demon, which is this Gouging Fire right now, because it's really preventing like my opponent from really doing any damage. So I'm just healing back all this HP with the leftovers grassy terrain. I'm set up to +2. They're not able to do any damage because of the breaking swipe. And yeah, this should be last our Trick Room. They're probably going to pivot out into Iron Hands to get fake out so they can reset a Trick Room. So I'm just going to go for a body press here in a Sinistra. Like, even if it doesn't work out, like they're not getting the KO on our Arcaludon right here without a crit. So Shadow Ball once again, getting our stamina. So like this thing is tanking. Body press comes out. Good amount of damage as I am able to get breaking swipe off. And now the Sinistra is in range of body press and the breaking swipe, which is important. They go for the U-turn. Yep, they're going out into... I could have actually went for the... I could have went for the Burning Bulwark, or how you pronounce the name of it. But still pretty acceptable. We're going to see the Iron Hands come out, but yeah, like the thing is, breaking swipe is such a good move here because they are not able to do anything right now. Like I am punishing this very heavily. Like now I can go for, like, look at how much I recovered. Look at how much defense that I just have because I've been stacking those stamina boosts for a bit here. And now I can just go for a breaking swipe plus body press. They never get Trick Room up again. And I'm +3 attack. If they want to fake out, that's +4. So yeah, like right now it's looking very tough. Also, Sinistra goes down to rocks. So yeah, battle's gonna be forfeit. They had no answer. They actually had no answer to Arcaludon plus yeah, plus Gouging Fire, I guess. I think they could have done Entei, Blood Moon, Ursaluna, but we did not see it at all. All right, let's go over to games. And game 1 was able to put on a lot of pressure since my opponent brought all their Paradox Sacred Beasts, so I was able to force a very bad Terra as they were all weak to Dragon type attacks. And with Flame Charge boost stacking, my Gouging Fire was able to consume their team. In game 2, had a strong start with a passive lead from my opponent, which allowed me to set up my Gouging Fire quickly, and I was able to get knockouts around the Incineroar, so my Terrifier, Rillaboom, and Fluttermane were able to clean up from there. In game 3, Double Sunny Day was strong as my opponent had little they could do with their Basculation under the sun and Breaking Swipe, lowering the attack of both of their physical attackers on the field. In game 4, was surprised that they didn't bring the Ursaluna or the Dusclops, but Breaking Swipe Gouging Fire next to our Arcaludon that was able to keep boosting with stamina and threaten huge damage with body press was impossible for my opponent to knock out, especially because they terrified with their Sinistra early. Gouging Fire has so much potential, with that Clear Amulet being one of the best sets with Photosynthesis on Sun teams. It is extremely threatening. Moves like Heat Crash can also do a lot of damage if you don't want the Flare Blitz recoil, and does do a lot of damage because Gouging Fire is really heavy. So does have a lot of potential from there. Dragon Dance is another set that we can see on this mod. Howl is another one I'm really interested in. Has a lot of potential. Let me know what you think about this Pokemon in the comments down below. And if you want to try out this team, there is the rental code on your screen. You can check out the details of the team down below in the description. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more VGC content as always.